Times are pretty tough out there at the moment, and if you don't have the money to hit your local garden centre and spend up, the good news is you don't have to give up gardening. You can still do it. All you need to do is to be able to get into a friend's garden or maybe into your own and propagate some existing plants. It's easy to do, and if you grow your own at home, it'll save a fortune. There are a few ways to grow your own, but these two techniques are the easiest. Division, which is simple with clumping plants particularly, and cuttings, which is made easy with plants that have aerial roots. Let me explain what I mean. These are dendrobium orchids. There's over 1,600 species of dendrobium orchids on the planet. Most of them sit up in the tropics. The only one that lives in Australia is on the east coast. It's Dendrobium kingianum. Now, there are a lot of varieties of this though, so a lot of natural hybrid forms giving you flowers that are white right through to some beautiful solid pinks. And the amazing thing about these is they're known as rock orchids because they don't need a lot of soil. They're incredibly hardy, just as you expect most Aussie natives would be. What's fascinating about these is their preferred home is actually rocky ground. They're what's known as lithophytes, or rock-loving plants. Much of their food source naturally comes from compost created from leaf litter and minerals gained as the rocks break down and dissolve, releasing minerals in solution. In this situation, the ground is laterite gravel enriched with compost, and the result is very happy orchids. Growing them from cutting is easy. Now, it's really easy to propagate these guys. What you do is you reach into a non-flowering piece of wood, you cut it like that, and you can already see this one has developed roots out the bottom. These are aerial roots, but once put into some soil, and it's just an orchid growing mix, these will start growing. There's even a plant up here potentially as well. So it's literally taking those, popping them in, they'll drop roots, and you've got a whole new plant. When it comes to division, there is no limit when it comes to clumping and rhizomatous plants. Clumping, you simply just dig under them, lift them up, and split the plants apart. And then just go and plant them back into the garden. This is a really great way to build up a big area of, say, dioides or agapanthus. Simply lift, split, and pop them back in the ground. Now, when it comes to rhizomatous plants, some of them you have to be a little bit more careful with. This is a beautiful bearded iris. They come in all sorts of different colours, and splitting them up will leave you with so many different colours. What you've got to do is spot the rhizome growing across the top of the soil, get in, and then just cut it, because that's the main part, then just gently tease the root system out. Now, once you've got that out, you've got this beautiful new plant, which you could put next door, or you could take it and put another area in the garden, and it'll be absolutely fantastic. A brand new plant doing exactly that within 12 months. Super cool. Water is key, so watching soil moisture levels and maintaining them at a consistent level is very important. Water after planting and water every second day until summer. Once it's set in, the root system will be established and the plants will do their own thing. Well, how easy is that? What a great way to save money at home. And you know what? The good news is you should be doing it this weekend. Now is the time to be growing your own plants at home. If you haven't got enough variety in your own backyard, head over to Mum's or maybe a friend's, but definitely do it this weekend.